There I am. Thanks for joining me today. Today is Wednesday, the 8th. I got to keep on looking at the date because it's flying by already. February, first week done. So today it's about faith. Hopefully this grabbed your attention. Do you have faith? And there's a couple different things to think about. One is in real estate, do you have faith in yourself? Do you have faith in yourself that you can do the things that you need to do, learn the things you need to do, hone the skills, get better, know the scripts, do the prospecting, do the networking, do the negotiations and the customer service and the follow-up and the follow-through and on and on and on. Do you have real faith in yourself that you could do it? Hopefully you do, because you went through those classes. If you're newer, if you've been in the business for a while, you're still in it. You're still in it. And if you've been in it more than 5 years, you're in the top 20% or top 15%, because about 80 to 85% of agents are out of the business every 5 years. So they don't make it more than 80% of realtors don't make it more than 5 years in the real estate business. So if you're more than 5 years, pat yourself on the back. You should have a boost in your confidence right there on that. But also, there's more faith. There's more faith out there. Do you have faith in the process? Do you have faith in the tools and technology that you have to help you with the business? Do you have faith in your office and your company and your broker and your managers and the people that are helping you and teaching you? Do you have faith in the industry that we as realtors are needed and wanted, and our jobs are secure? Again, let me tell you this. I don't have a crystal ball, but I do have 30 years of experience watching what real estate has been and has become and has changed over the last 30 years. And I say this every day, it's my opinion, it has not changed much at all in the last 30 years. What I mean by that is this. Yes, technology and communication and marketing and how to sign documents. The technology and processes have changed, but the core value of realtors has not changed. Is that 30 years ago, the buyers were still looking for us for our expertise and our service and our help and our guidance. Still to this day, 30 years ago, the sellers were looking for us for our marketing expert and to be able to get their house sold for the highest price and the best terms possible. Now, why I feel, looking for the future, we have a very, very strong future in real estate as realtors, was because 30 years ago, we really didn't have that much faith in real estate. You know why? Because as soon as the technology started kicking in, our faith as realtors was tested. Like, oh my gosh, sorry to age me, we didn't have faith. The internet, oh my God, we can't be letting everybody have our information about houses. They have to call us to get the information. If we just put it on the internet or where everybody could see, why would they need us as realtors? I saw this happen right in front of my face. I said, I had realtors there that lost faith in our industry and our future because we were going to give the information away to everybody. They didn't have to call us to get a list of houses. Back then, 30 years ago, there were certain cities that wouldn't allow yard signs. So definitely, if you are buying a house in a certain city and they didn't allow yard signs, you had to use a realtor. So realtors back then lost faith in our industry. That's it. The whole it's over. It's over. We're going to share that information online, and the faith was gone. And the ones that stay faithful, that know we have a lot more value than just the information, and we've proven that. Next came along the ability for sellers outside of for sale by owners and putting a sign in their yard and maybe an ad in the paper. Well, we have the information, we have the MLS, all that information online that for sellers to get their houses online, they have to go through us to get on there. Then we start opening up to sellers, for sale by owners, to be able to advertise their different companies allowed people to throw it on the MLS. People to put it on Zillow, allowed for sale by owners to go on other websites when they're out there. Then the faith of agents started crumbling again. Some of the agents out there, but good percentage, they're like, oh my God, we can't let sellers advertise online and by themselves without a realtor. We're going to lose the marketing. We're going to lose it. We're going to lose it. And those agents didn't have faith in our industry and faith in our that there's a lot more to our jobs than just putting it online and for other buyers to see. Next, they were going, buyers. Oh, yeah, buyers not going to hire an attorney. They're not going to be able to get documents and purchase agreements and all of that. So the buyers are always going to need us to write offers. Next, all of the documents are online. Search right now. Google purchase agreements left and right for free, PDF. Any buyer could find their own purchase agreement right now for free in about 30 seconds. But those agents lost faith at the time. They're like, oh my God, I don't have the faith in our industry anymore. The buyers are going to get their own purchase agreements. The sellers are going to be a market of their own properties. We don't have the information, we're not controlling our information. We're sharing it with everybody. And where we are today, I had faith this whole time. That I had some little doubts our industry would change a little bit. But then, let's say this, then we're like, okay, we're good. Different markets, we're okay, just steady markets, and go, we're always, some agents were like, oh my gosh, I don't have faith in our industry. If we have a really big sellers market where sellers could sell their house to anybody within a day, because it's such a big sellers market, we're going to lose. They're not going to need us. They're going to be able to sell their house. No seller, we've learned that no seller needs us to sell their house. They can sell their house on their own, but will they have all the service? Will they get the top dollar? Will they get the best terms, the expertise? We've proven that. We've proven that through over the last couple of years with the extreme sellers market. What happened? Sellers could sell it, but they knew they needed our expertise to handle the process. They knew they needed us for our ability to market the property way better than they can do on their own, just throwing it online. That will attract more buyers that could bring a higher price to their house. And still to this day, we're about the same amount of houses, somewhere between 90 to 95%. Don't know the exact number. It changes all the time. Between 90 and 95% of all the houses in the country are sold by a realtor. Same as it was 30 years ago. Same it is today. And again, I'm no Nostradamus of the future, but I think we've gone through a lot of changes of information, of processes and procedures, but the bottom line, the expertise, the marketing, the customer service, the negotiations, the stuff that technology might have changed a little bit and helped us and hurt us at the same time. But the bare bones minimum of why we have our jobs, why we have our industry, why people need us is still there. So the point I was making, that whole long story about, I still to this day have agents. We bring on several new agents, usually about 50 to 60 brand new agents right out of school every year. And this year, same as last year, we got I think 10 already this year, brand new, right out of school. And usually most of them ask me, what do you think the future of real estate is? What do you think? Is this a good time to get in real estate? Always a good time. And I feel that we have a long history of realtors being secure, because our technology has not changed the real need for us. So the faith, you should have faith in our industry, that you could do whatever you want with real estate. And last, I'll leave you to do this, is that do you have the faith? Do you have the belief that you're going to be the best person for the job? That's the last thing I want to leave you today. Because if you have any doubts, kind of like you've heard those terms, ever see someone that says, if you see a dog, or if you show if you feel the fear, have the fearful, that dog will react to you differently than if you were standing your ground. Obviously you're not having you're not, hopefully not have a bad interaction with the dog, but they could sense the fear if you're fearful when you're going up to a dog that you haven't met. I'm sure you've heard that before. So I would say, be secure about yourself. Don't have the fear, because they will react to you differently. The point I'm making, that's how consumers are. That's how people you're prospecting, that's people you're talking to. If you have that fear that you're not the best person for the job, that you don't know that your abilities are better than all of your competition, they're going to sense that hesitation. They're going to sense that fear. They're going to sense that discomfort that you have in trying to sell them on why they should use you to buy or sell their real estate. So do you have the belief? Do you have the faith that you could take the classes, practice, do the role plays, know the scripts to be confident and be secure in your abilities to get that business? So that's the last belief. Do you have faith in yourself that you're going to be able to have that core belief that without faking it, that you are the best you can be in real estate, and there's no other agent that can do better? I know that about myself as being a broker. I'm sorry to say that. I'm not sorry to say that there's lots of great brokers out there. There's lots of great owners out there, but I know I'm the best that I can be, and I think I'm the best out there. Because I would feel very uncomfortable. Some new agent came to me, said, I'm going to join your company, thinking that there's a better broker at a better company somewhere else in my in my region, in my market. And I would be worried for them calling them. One thing I tell any new agent, and I try to push this towards you to do to your sellers or buyers. You don't have to do this. I know a lot of agents would be very fearful for doing this. I tell any agent out there, you interview. There's many companies out there, many brokers out there. I'm confident enough to know that if we're the best fit for you, you'll see what I have to say and what I have to offer and how I sell it to you and how I show you. I want you to have that same confidence. Will you get everybody? No, I don't get every agent. Do I think I'm the best broker I could be for most agents? Yes, but some agents pick other people. Same with you. You should have the confidence to tell any buyer or any seller, interview as many agents as you want possible. I know I'm the best agent that I can be. I know that I will do the best job for you. I know will be the best connection and be able to work together the best. I mean, you can practice that. That's right off the top of my head. But interview as many so you feel comfortable doing business with me. And when you open that up, that shopping around, it really opens up and you get the people that want to deal with you. And then you always know that secure, they did their shopping around beforehand. I actually require any new agents that are watching this, that are joining our office, any new agent that joins our office that right out of school, I make them interview. I've talked to agents the first time, like, I like what you're saying, I'm going with you. I say, no, you have to interview several other companies before you choose me, because we're going to invest time and energy in you. And I don't want you shopping after you've been here to find out you thought there was a better fit for you for some reason. Same with you. You don't want to put that effort into that buyer for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, and find out all of a sudden they went somewhere else because they talked to a different agent. Is that agent better than you? No, they might have just had a different connection with them. Geez, in my time, I've lost buyers and sellers to their friends, best friends, brothers, sisters, cousin, because there's some connection there. But I know I'm going off on a tangent there. But remember, faith. You have to have the faith in yourself. You have to have faith in the system. You have to have the faith in your office and your tools and your technology. You have to have the faith in our industry that we're here for a reason. And they're here why 90+% of people use realtors to sell their house and use realtors to buy houses. So if you don't have that faith, I will give you a little pick-me-up, a little, divine intervention, so to say, and explain to you why you should have that faith and what you can do to get that belief. So that's it. A little longer than I expected today, but enjoy your Wednesday. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.